Today is a very, very auspicious day of Mokshada Ekadashi. On this auspicious day, in the place called Jyotisar in Kurukshetra, Lord Krishna delivered the most sublime wisdom of Bhagavad Gita. Not only to Arjuna, but to all of us, to the whole world. Anything connected to Krishna is so auspicious. Whatever Krishna does, he does best. So therefore, whatever words emanate from his lotus mouth is also extremely potent. Therefore, even Shankaracharya in his Gita Mahatmya, he says, Swayam Padmanabhasya Mukhapadmat Vinisritaha. He says, it has come from the lotus lips of Krishna. It is spoken by Lord himself, and he glorifies it. Maya Mugdha Jivaranahi Swata Krishna Jnyan Atayeva Kripaya Koila Krishna Veda Puran. It is said that all of us in this world who are Maya Mugdha Jiv, afflicted by the covering of Maya, Swatah Krishna Jnyan, we cannot actually awaken our Krishna consciousness on our own. Because if somebody is tied by ropes, he cannot untie himself on his own. Somebody who is not bound by ropes has to come and untie us. So Lord is always in a liberated platform. So therefore he descends down into this world. And also he says, Atayeva Kripaya Koila Krishna Veda Puran. He is giving the Bhagavad Gita and Puranas and Vedas and all these things so that we may study them, become enlightened, get rid of ignorance, become Krishna conscious, awaken Krishna consciousness, go back to Godhead. Therefore the Lord comes in this world. Or he sends his own servants. Like Prabhupada writes in one of his purports, he sends Jesus, Muhammad, or Acharyas like Prabhupada, and Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Shankaracharya, many other Acharyas like that he sends. So Lord is very much anxious to reclaim all the suffering souls in this world back to his abode. Either he himself comes, or he sends his very dear and loving servants, or he sends the sacred scriptures, he sends the holy rivers, sends the holy name, holy prasad, holy temples. All these things are sent by the Lord to reclaim us back to his abode. But in this world, the living beings are so covered, as it is said by Kaviraj Goswami in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Saidoshe Maya Pishachi Danda Kare Tare Adhyatmika Ditapatraya Tare Jari Mare. He is telling, due to his being opposed to Krishna consciousness, the conditioned soul is punished by the witch of the external energy Maya. He is thus ready to suffer the threefold miseries. Miseries brought about by the body and mind, the inimical behavior of other living entities, and natural disturbances caused by demigods. So, he is saying that the living being, due to his being opposed to Krishna consciousness or averse to taking to Krishna consciousness, he turns away from the Lord and chases after Maya for lording over. A frog wants to lord over an insect. A snake wants to lord over a frog. A eagle wants to lord over a snake. So in the animal kingdom, this lording over is very prominent, and which also continues in the human kingdom also. One can see that. So the more one tries to lord over the other jivas and also matter, then one is put into lower and lower conditions. Like you can see, once I saw a rat in the railway station near the railway lines eating some dirty things. Or you see a pig eating stool. Or you see a tree which is standing in cold and chill cold of the winter and scorching heat of the summer. Roots are inside the ground, he can't walk away in the heat and the cold. So these are all called as conditioned situations. Jari mare, he's saying. Jari actually means to burn. The living entity is burning in suffering in this world, terribly. But in human body, you have the freedom to cultivate this knowledge about how the living entities are suffering in a conditioned stage. Condition means you are subjected to certain conditions against your will also. You don't want it, but you have to tolerate it, like that. But when we come to human body, you will see the school students are focused on academics. I'm telling about responsible people also. Academics to get good marks. And when they go to college, they are focused on getting a good job. And those who have a good job, they are focused on making more money. Those who are making more money wants to go abroad and even become owners of companies, isn't it? And in this way, in the name of being responsible in material life, many living entities in this world become stooped in material duties, and they totally ignore the spiritual duty because they don't have the good sense to think what will be the consequence of my ignoring spiritual knowledge. Where am I going? What will happen to me after death? Prabhupada said, today you can be leader of a country and next life you can be a dog somewhere in the street. So, therefore, in the next verse he says, Kama krodera dasahaya taralatikaya Brahmite brahmite yadi sadhu vaidhyapaya Kara upadesha mantre pishachi palay Krishna bhakti paya tave Krishna nikatayay. He is telling Kama krodera das. We don't become Krishna das, we become Kama krodera das. Haya tara latikai. So he gets the kick of Maya. See, lati means generally you give with the leg. Lafa means with the hand. Isn't it? Lati is given with the... So like you give a... Maya Devi gives a kick to the jiva. Or some people say lati kai. Take a stick and beat a person. That's called lati. So the jiva suffers. She covers and kicks. Covering potency is called avaranatmika shakti. And kicking potency means prakshepatmika shakti. Two shaktis of Maya. Avaranatmika, it's like in a cold winter somebody puts a blanket, you enjoy, and she gives a kick with a beating with a stick. So this is called as miserable enjoyment. Little enjoyment appears like enjoyment, but you get kicks only, like that he says. Brahmite brahmite yadi sadhu vaidyapa is saying. The jiva wanders from place to place, one body to another, sometimes king, sometimes praja, sometimes devata, sometimes human being, sometimes human, sometimes animal. Millions of lives we have spent in this world, he says. And then finally what he does, sadhu vaidyapai. The spiritual doctor comes in his life, like Srila Prabhupada and the current acharyas. So they come in the life of the jiva, and they bring the medicine of the holy name. And this holy name is rarest commodity in this world. It's a spiritual commodity. If the jiva is willing to accept this holy name and utter the holy name regularly, holy name and the holy fame. We have the Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, so that we study the literature and get convinced that holy name is the right medicine. There is no other medicine available. So one who takes to this medicine very seriously, then he gets cured. Kara upadesha mantre pishachi palay. What is the pishachi? Three gunas. When three gunas attack a living entity, we become completely like a pishachi. Like he says, Pishachi payata mati channa hai, it is said. Mati channa hai means your intelligence becomes covered when the gunas of Rajoguna, Taboguna attack you. Therefore you find so many boys, girls are so mad nowadays. They have completely become like two-legged animals only. Because their intelligence has become covered over. And those of us who have made a beginning in spiritual life, at least we are not so covered, we have an opportunity. But we can again become covered if we are going to be careless. Therefore, to awaken our consciousness more and more, we should take to the chanting of the holy name and study of the sacred scriptures in a one-pointed way. Tasmad ekena manasa Bhagavan satvatampati shrottavya kirtadavyascha smartavyascha. So with a one-pointed attention, vyapasayatmika buddhiri ekeha kurunandana. Then, so study of the scriptures in a one-pointed way and chanting of the holy name in a determined way, accepting the medicine without neglecting the medicine. Then he says, Kara upadesha mantra pishachi palay, Krishna bhakti paye tabe Krishna nikatayay. Then you will attain Krishna bhakti and Krishna will come very closer to you in your life. You will see Krishna coming closer and closer and Maya will go far and far away. So this is the secret. So the medicine that Guru brings in this world is the holy name, and he is gifting it so liberally to us. Just because it is coming liberally, we should not take it cheaply. We should take it very seriously. And on this auspicious day of Gita Jayanti, Krishna is giving the wisdom of the Gita, where he has explained all these basic concepts of what is soul, how the soul transmigrates from one body to another, and what is his future. If you do this, what happens to you, how the karma works, and the Kala, Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, Karma, everything has thoroughly explained it. and it is very lucid knowledge. If you don't know how to preach this knowledge, just invite a boy, sit with him and daily read one shloka and purport of Prabhupada, that's all. You may not understand, he will understand. Many times. Prabhupada's purports are very simple. Sometimes he will explain to you what Prabhupada says. Because some people have already made advancement in their previous lives. Simply read, regularly read, try to contemplate on what Prabhupada says, understand it, apply it. Applying is the most important thing. Many people are taking training for 3 years, 4 years, and they are remaining dull and not applying it in their life because they are stupid in sense gratification. Their eyes are focused on sense gratification. Then Pishachi, then they will be attacked by the 3 gunas. But if one is intelligent, one should not only study the books, one should make an effort to apply the books. One should become enlightened, and one should become delighted in spiritual life. And then one should head towards spiritual world, where you will get opportunity to eternally live with Krishna and serve Krishna. And this is the gift that Guru has come to give, which we should totally accept it, not accept a diamond and throw it in the dustbin foolishly. Harinam Prabhu ki, Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Book Uttaran program ki. Let us offer our humble obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are just like desert trees or ocean of mercy, full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti Vaishnava vrinda ki, Vaishnava Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki, Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki.